All right, Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome into the post-fight press conference for Davis Garcia here at the Capital One Arena in our nation's capital, Washington, D.C. What a night, sold-out crowd here at the Capital One Arena. I want to thank all the fans. I want to thank the media for sticking around. I want to thank, most importantly, the fans watching at home wherever they did, joining us on the Showtime Sports social media pages. The co-main event tonight, still undefeated, and now adding some championship gold to his waist. He is now the IBF interim welterweight champion of the world. A unanimous decision victory over the Ukraine's own Karen Chukadzian. Still undefeated from Philadelphia, PA. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 25-year-old rising welterweight sensation, Jaron Boots Ennis, ladies and gentlemen. Didn't lose a round, 120, 108 across all three scorecards. Boots, how does it feel having some championship gold to add to your trophy case?
It feels great. Like I said before, the job not done. In the words of Kobe, you know what I'm saying? And feel great.
Before I turn it over to the media, how would you assess your performance tonight?
I'm going to go back and watch it. It's a lot of things that I could have done better. Cut the ring off a little better, stay a little sharper, not looking, I wasn't necessarily looking for the knockout, but just having more fun, like how I was in the middle rounds and things like that. So, but back to the gym on Monday, to get better, sharpen up.
All right, I'm going to turn it over to the media for questions. Martine Botzer and also Olivia, they have the microphone. Keith Idek, go ahead.
Can't hear him.
Hold on real quick, Keith. Make sure that the microphone is on so that, there you go. Go ahead, Keith.
Boots, if you and your dad could both answer this, please. What was it like to go through that with a guy who was reluctant to engage the entire fight? And was it getting frustrating for you as you tried to kind of chase him around the whole night?
I mean, it wasn't getting frustrating. I caught myself getting bored a couple of times, but it come with boxing. That's how it is.
And then you want me to answer too? Yeah. Well, you got a guy that really didn't come to fight. You know what I mean? So that's why I told my son to walk him down and try to make him fight, but he still didn't want to fight. So ain't nothing we can do about that. So all we have to do is keep on doing what he's doing. We won every round, so
yeah.
And I'm glad we went 12 rounds. And
yeah,
y'all see that he wasn't even tired. You know what I mean? So
maybe these boys are get in the ring now.
Maybe these guys are fighting now. Yeah.
Ronnie Duncan, CBS Detroit, Boots, and also Bozy. When you look at what you were able to do, you talked about the 12 rounds. Mm-hmm. Well, how important was it for you not only to go to 12, but the way that you went them?
It was very important. It was a great experience. I felt great. I was in great shape, phenomenal shape. I'm just not mad at myself, but I should have picked it up a little bit more, step on the gas a little bit more, throw a little bit more punches and things like that. But it's experience. That's what it comes with the game.
and you only fought one time last year. We normally stay busy, at least 2 or 3 times a year. So everybody was waiting around to see what Spence and Crawford was going to do. You see, everybody was waiting. You had Stallone was waiting, you had Thurman waiting. You know what I mean? You had all them top guys waiting. Ortiz, everybody was waiting. So that's why we didn't get the fights that we normally get. You know what I mean? He still wasn't rusty though, but he just didn't let his hands go enough for me.
James Bell of the Boxing Source, you talked about, only having that one fight in 2022.
Right.
Do you think that was kind of a factor as far as being comfortable in those first few rounds there against Karen Chukadzian?
Not really. All I had to do was listen a little more. Like I said before, listen, have fun, and that's about it. Once I get in my bag and my groove, everything goes as planned.
Lim Satterfield, Zinger. Bozy, you said 2 things. You said that it's good that he went 12 rounds.
Yes,
Can
sir.
you break that down, number one? And then you also said maybe now they'll fight him.
Yeah.
What do you think they'll see that you think they'll fight him now? And also, what is good about going 12 rounds from a training standpoint?
What is good about going to 12 rounds is they know that you can go that many rounds. You know what I mean? A lot of people say, oh, he never went past 6 rounds, but he just played the night and showed them that he can go 12 rounds and more. You see, he wasn't gasped for air or nothing. And look how long he was really chasing the guy. You know what I mean? The guy was running, he was chasing him. You know what I mean? So, and I'm glad he got them rounds in, like I said. You know?
Me too.
And that, let everybody know that he can go to 12 rounds with no sweat. Oh, yeah, because people so used to seeing him knocking people out. That's what I'm saying. And they probably say, oh, man, we got him now. You know what I mean? He didn't knock this guy out. He was supposed to knock this guy out. But how can you knock the guy out like that keep on running and didn't want to engage?
Down here, Boots.
And that's the truth.
That's facts.
On your right, Boots.
You see, we wanted to fight.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus Hayes with Fight Hub TV. Boots, I want to ask you, Virgil Ortiz is without an opponent now because Stanionis had the appendicitis and had to go through a successful surgery today, and we wish him well. How interested are you in doubling back and trying to get in with Virgil Ortiz anytime sooner since you pitched a shutout tonight?
I'm very excited to get back. The goal is to get 3 fights this year. And we definitely take Virgil Ortiz. It don't matter who it is. It could be Virgil Ortiz, Earl Spence, Bud, Keith Thurman, guys. I just want, like I said before, I just want to fight all the top guys and show the world like my real talent. And not these lower class guys.
Yeah, because y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Ain't nobody never really test him. I want everybody to see that he have been tested. So guys like Spence, Crawford, and all that, let them know that we right there with you. We on the same level, or maybe over that level.
And just to follow up on that question, with there being a few young, hungry guys like yourself, do you feel any urgency to eliminate them on their quest to the welterweight belt?
I mean, the main goal is to get the belts, and I fight the top guys. But, like I said before, if I got to fight a former world champion or, somebody with a name, so be it. I just want to stay busy, stay active, and keep winning and take over this welterweight division and in the boxing world, period.
Hey, Boots, right here. Congratulations on your win. Moises Linares from NBC4 and Telemundo 44. You're not that far away from home, but what does it feel like to come into this arena and have the whole Capital One Arena roar when you come out? And you say you'll take on anybody, but is there a specific name you're trying to go after?
It felt great. It felt like I was fighting at home. Philly not too far away from DC, about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. It felt great. It definitely felt like I was fighting at home, and it was a great experience, fighting in front of all these fans and things like that. And yeah, what was the other question? What you asked? Who I want next?
You said you'll take on anybody, but as a boxer, as a fighter, is there a name you say this is the guy that I want to go after?
Anybody with the belts. That's the main goal. Anybody with the belts. The main goal is to be undisputed. At 47. And do the same thing at 54, and then do the same thing at 60, and maybe 68. That's all.
Boots, D. Stevens with Los Angeles News Observer. How does it feel to have your first piece of hardware?
It feel great. Something to look forward to, in the future, getting the real thing. It's a great experience to have the interim belt, and I appreciate, the IBF and Showtime and everybody else for allowing me to fight for this belt.
All right, Boots, it's late for, everybody, yourself included. Give us your final thoughts on, the fact that you're taking home the IBF interim welterweight championship of the world, becoming a world champion here tonight. I'm sure the first of many accomplishments in your future.
Like I said before, it feel great, and like I said before, the job not done. Keep watching me, keep supporting me. I'm gonna continue to keep getting better. Like I said, just keep watching me. I will be a world champion. I will be undisputed at 3 to 4 different weight classes.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the unbeaten from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Jaron Boots Ennis. We'll await Gervonta Tank Davis in a few moments. Thank you very much for sticking around.
Some words in our mouth. You know what I mean? About challenging Jamal Charlo. He said moving up to 54.
I said I would if I got the opportunity. I
Once
would.
we clear out the 147s, then we don't move up to the 154. But you just threw Jamal Charlo at us. So, you know what I mean?
Fight anybody at 154, 47, 60.
You're known as an exciting fighter. So today there was booze, not through any fault of yours. How did that feel when you heard that? Or did you hear that?
I wasn't even paying attention. I ain't even gonna lie.
The booze wasn't for booze.
No, I'm just saying how did it feel that he was involved in the fight that was happening?
Yeah, I mean, it was out of.
Probably getting frustrated. You know what I mean?
I wasn't even worried about it.
How did that make you feel?
It made me frustrated. I ain't hell, dude.
I wasn't even worried about it. I was cool.
Just wait for them to tell me that we're good for TV, and then we'll get going. Yep.
Fight, bro.
All right, welcome back to the post-fight press conference here at the Capital One Arena. What a way to begin 2023 with Premier Boxing champions, and what a way to begin the year for the lightweight champion of the world from Baltimore, Maryland. Anywhere this guy fights, he sells it out anywhere in the world, and tonight was no exception. This place was rocking. I felt like it was a playoff atmosphere for the Wizards or the Capitals. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, and still the lightweight champion of the world, an 8th round TKO victory over Hector Luis Garcia, the champion of the world from Baltimore, Maryland, Gervonta Tank Davis, ladies and gentlemen. Also, his esteemed trainer has been embedded in boxing here in this area for quite some time. The acclaimed Calvin Ford. Tank, how you feeling just less than an hour removed from your victory?
Feeling good. You know what I mean? We on to the next, man. Ready for Ryan.
All right. Well, now let me turn it over to the media for questions. Raise your hand. Keith Eidick, you're first.
Gervonta, how you doing? Congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
Did you feel like he was ready to go in the beginning of the 9th round? Had he come out for the 9th round, did you sense how badly he was hurt toward the end of the 8th?
I thought it was. I didn't know it was the 9th round. It didn't go. What round was that?
He didn't answer the bell for the start of the 9th round.
Oh.
So you did the damage in the 8th.
I knew I caught him good, but I didn't know I caught him like that, whereas though he wasn't going to come out the ring. But I knew I caught him good. But my coach, I came back to the corner and was like, that I knew I was about to knock him out because I was touching him. I started touching him more.
That 9th round, you were ready to come out immediately.
Yeah,
you were already in the center of the ring. The still wasn't even done yet. So turn it back over to the media for questions.
Did you think the fight was close on the scorecards? It seemed reasonably competitive, but you were way ahead on all 3 cards.
No, I don't think it was close. I was hitting him with more cleaner shots. I mean, the most he was doing was hitting me with a jab, and I don't feel as though that's not winning.
Gervonta, Ronnie Duncan, CBS Detroit, right here in front of you. You and Calvin had so much respect for this gentleman before he stepped in the ring. Calvin, you even said that we're going to take our time. Talk about the difficulty, but then what you saw, especially defensively, because you were doing some things defensively you don't get credit for with the smart boxing IQ. But tell me, what did you see, and when did you know you were going to break him down?
I felt as though he was trying to set me up, so I couldn't just just go out there and throw punches, you know. So when you got somebody like that, it's more so beating them mentally, you know what I mean. So that's basically what I was doing, not trying to run into no shots. I was trying to catch him good, but not let him catch me, you know what I mean.
No, I mean Tank always tell me when he ready to get a person and whatnot, but this fight right here. His IQ, he was analyzing. There was 2 things that he couldn't do well, was move backwards and move to his left that good. And then Tank started doing some angle stuff that I was like, man, I was really impressed with. He was hitting him with some shots and whatnot. And then when Tank came back to the corner, Coach Kenny was messing with him, saying it's close because his workload looked like he was doing something, you know what I'm saying? But Tank went out there and started putting it together. I mean, he really started putting it together and whatnot. And I was like, wow, you know, but I was shocked. I didn't know that he hit him that hard to make him not want to come out. You know, that's the type of wins I like, when he's putting it together and showing his real talents that he really has.
Hey, Tank Davis, Sasha Garcia, right here from Reality Productions. I know it means a lot. How does it feel to get a win in your hometown area? And also, after defeating Hector Garcia, is Ryan Garcia next? And if so, what's your message for him?
If it's up to me, Ryan definitely next. We somewhat got, you know what I mean, everything and going in the right direction. So we just waiting for, you know what I mean, Ryan to accept on his side and let's get the job done. It felt great, you know, always coming back home in the DMV area, it felt great, you know what I mean? I've been fighting here since I was, you know what I mean, I was 8. So it felt great to be back home and in front of a beautiful crowd. You know what I mean? Definitely tonight was a big event. You know what I mean? I think boxing won tonight.
Gervonta, Oscar De La Hoya left through a message on social media wishing you luck, and they are definitely waiting for you.
You work with him? Of course, man. They ready for that money. That's what it is. They ready to get that money. But I appreciate them for wishing me luck. You know what I mean? Ron and Gervonta.
The question was for the stream. Go ahead.
Go ahead, my bad.
No, I just wanted to reiterate the question. Guys, for the media, wait for the microphone so the stream can pick it up. The question was the fact that Oscar De La Hoya wished him well and that they're waiting for him, and that was Tank's answer. So,
yeah.
Yes. This is Rashid Hammond from the Second Win Boxing Media. The last time I spoken with you...
I don't know where you at, brother.
I'm right here, brother.
Oh.
Yeah, last time I talked to you, I was telling him about his hands being low, and I noticed you were coming over top with that left hand. Was that a part of your strategy?
I just had to figure him out. That's why I had to figure him out. I really didn't want to, throw shots and leave myself open because he's game. I feel as though he's a technical fighter. You know what I mean? And I didn't want to leave myself open. So people would talk about sometimes we didn't throw punches. You know what I mean? And that happens. I ain't trying to get caught with no shots. I'm light-skinned, so I ain't really trying to get caught with no big shots. You know what I mean? Or to the body. So I like to take my time and get hit. I mean, hit and not get hit. You know what I mean? So that's mainly what, you know what I mean, I be trying to do in there.
Tank, right over here. Marcus Hayes with Fight Hub. In between these two here. Ryan Garcia.
Fight hype. I'm about to say, get your ass.
No. Yeah, I tell him the same thing. Get out of here, Fight Hype. Marcus Hayes with Fight Hub TV. Tank, Ryan Garcia 45 minutes ago just tweeted out, "Goodbye, Tank. It's over for you." And Jake Paul says that he's picking Ryan Garcia to knock you out. What are your response to those comments?
Jake Paul is a clown and Ryan is a baby clown. Tell them get ready. That's what they do. They like to talk off of, they try to get fame off of other people's victories and things like that. So it shouldn't be no more talking. It should be just working.
And that's what Ryan did, right? No more talking. And he also wrote April 15th. Tax Day, is that the day that you guys are going to be fighting?
Shit, he already said it. He already said it, so I'll be getting ready. I ain't doing no more talking. It just got to sign that dotted line.
Tank, following up on that, that's Matt Harris from the Washington Times. What do you see as the biggest obstacle kind of remaining in the negotiations to agree upon?
Shit, he agreed with everything.
Okay. And then what did you think of the
we
fight?
did like this, Tony. He just agreed to everything.
What do you think of the fight stopping there in the 8th before, there was a fight in the crowd, it looked like? What do you think of that?
What you mean?
The fight stopped there in the 8th round.
Oh.
Just, there was like a stoppage. There was a fight in the crowd, it looked like.
Oh. I ain't gonna lie. When stuff like that happen, I don't be wanting to get caught up in the crowd and wind up getting caught with a punch. So I just step back and let them do what they do, and we'll get back to it when all the stuff died down. That's what we got security and all that, and police for to separate that stuff. And I feel as though a fight shouldn't be going on when stuff like that happen, anything liable to happen. You know what I mean? So I feel as though that's why I step back.
2 more questions, guys.
Tank. Hey, what's up, Tank? What's up, Tank? This is Skip.
Satterfield from Zinger.
It was my turn. It was my turn next, bro.
Okay,
Respectfully.
Go ahead.
This is Skip from Dante's Boxing. This is Skip from Dante's Boxing Nation. First of all, congratulations on a great win.
Thank
My question to you, Will, I want to make a statement. After the press conference, I had asked you who had the better skills. Was it Hector Garcia or Ryan Garcia? You told me Hector Garcia. So what does this say what's going to happen to Ryan. It's going to get worse for Ryan, apparently, according to what you told me.
Yeah, but I feel as though I don't want to say too much because now I got to fight him, so let's just get ready. That's more so what I say about him. Get ready.
So does that mean you're going to get him out of there quicker?
I don't know.
When you look at fights, going into fights, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes people train different, getting ready for a bigger fight. So like we don't never go into a fight thinking we're gonna smash right through him and everything. It's like Hector. Everybody kept saying, "Oh, Hector," but then when y'all start really watching Hector, y'all know this was a real fight. So Ron is y'all think he putting something together because he know this is a big fight. You know, you got to give him his credit. He's where he at for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And he chose, I'm a fight tank. So right now they going back and forth. I can't wait. You know, I can't wait.
This question's
Broadway
for both
Joel.
of you.
Broadway Joel.
Hold on, let Lem Satterfield go, and then maybe throw one more question.
This question for both of you guys. This is rarefied air. 8th straight sellout fight for you. 5th straight pay-per-view. What does that say for both of you about you? What is it that draws, and you do it all over the country?
For me, I'm just appreciative. I'm thankful to be able to do that, to sell out, you know what I mean? The places we do go, it's amazing. You know what I mean? I never want to take it for granted. You know what I mean? I'm appreciative. I was able to, you know what I mean, put on a great show for, you know what I mean, for boxing, for the beautiful fans that's in D.C. Not just my fight, but the whole card, you know what I mean, it was great to see, you know what I mean, and a lot of guys that it was upsets, you know what I mean, it was decent fights, it was great fights on the undercard, and in the future, it's more to come.
Last question.
Broadway Joel, the voice of Dominican boxing. Devin Haney had mentioned that he was beating up Hector Luis Garcia in sparring so bad that he had to kick him out. It's a two-part question. One, do you believe that? He put out a little clip. It didn't look like much, but I want to know, do you believe that? And also, how do you see after being in the ring with Hector, how do you see a fight with Haney and Hector playing out?
I don't know about them two, because I can't really say about two other guys, especially the other guy I don't even pay attention to. So, but the clip that he showed, it wasn't really nothing. It was he just was landing jabs. That's about it. He ain't really do nothing. He ain't do what I did. Damn sure ain't do what I did. That guy said he ain't know where he was at. You know what I mean? They sparred twice, so you get where I'm going? All right.
All right, Tank, what do you want to finally tell the fans as we get ready to let you go? Another impressive, memorable performance here, another sellout crowd. I'm sure pay-per-views were fantastic all over the world. What do you want to tell the fans? And as we get ready for what appears to be a massive showdown with you and Ryan Garcia.
Just keep supporting me. I fight for y'all, man. I appreciate everybody that came out tonight, all the media, all the fans, people that watch on Showtime, people that was on the undercard, Showtime, Al Heyman, my personal team, everybody, man. Just appreciate y'all, and we're going to continue to do this.
And still the lightweight champion of the world from Baltimore, Maryland, Gervonta Tank Davis. Must-see TV. An impressive performance yet again as he finishes off Hector Luis Garcia. Thank you so much for joining us. Safe travels. We will see you next month. Thank you very much.
Well, to me, I